more time.
Don't do that. We are recording. How about that? Hey, look, hey. I ain't said it in a long time, y'all. It's been like almost a year. But it's your girl Janae, and welcome to this episode of Professionally Childish. It has been like a year and 3 or 4 weeks now since we have recorded. Um, a lot has happened since the first season. A lot of changes. For those of you who don't know, my producer and very good friend, CJ Joyner, he left us in July. And so, yeah, I've been trying to figure out life and trying to figure out a way to record these episodes to get some content out. And I decided that for this first episode, I would bring my homies up in here and have us a girls' night. So look, hey y'all. Look,
Hi.
going
Hi.
upside, going upside.
Hello.
Look, so before we get started though, for the people that don't know you all, can you introduce yourselves? Don't everybody talk at once. Everybody got
I
mute.
was looking
Look,
at
I
the clock to go.
know.
y'all know damn well y'all
I
ain't
was waiting
quiet.
for Tori
Everybody
to
got
go.
quiet.
Oh, y'all ain't know me. Oh, okay.
But we
Hi.
gonna do like Hollywood Squares.
Yeah.
The
Up in
boxes.
this corner.
Right. Right.
Hey, I am Tori. I am actually not new to the podcast. I've been on what, 3 episodes for you?
I think three. Yeah, three.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all. I here just trying to make it and wish my dog would shut up while I'm being
I'm
busy.
talking about, look, my name is Tori. I'm an Aquarius.
I like long walks on the beach.
Right.
My favorite color is green. I love everything. Nah, I'm an avid reader though. I will say that. So
Okay.
I love books.
Yeah.
She does. What kind of books you like, Tori?
I mean, I like all of them. Give me some paranormal
Have,
stuff. I'll be trying to find Black authors that do paranormal. It's kind of hard because
have you read Queen Charlotte yet?
I have not read Queen Charlotte yet.
So you know who has a paranormal book?
Hmm.
Evelyn Jessica Rich. It's called Devour. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It is about a werewolf, but
Ooh.
he is like, so it's a werewolf and then it is a vampire, like a full vampire, and she has a coven, and the coven is
Ooh.
masked with a pole studio, and
Ah.
she has a connection, and I know, right? Don't that sound familiar? Sound a little bit like her, right? But but then like she has like this little romance with this other vampire,
Mm.
but he's like part vampire, part human. But it's not like Twilight, like part vampire, part human. It's like some real supernatural type stuff. So y'all should
Like
check that
True
out.
Blood?
Kind of like True Blood, but like urban True Blood.
Mm.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
But yeah, check it out. It's on Amazon. It's $5.99. I've read it. Good book. Good book.
Evelyn who?
Jessica Rich, the same author of Dirty Stilettos.
Oh, her. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Uh,
check it out.
I need you to let your girl know. I need the other book before I
I
start the first
know.
one.
I know. So I look. I guess I'm just gonna do a little sound bite here for her. I was given the opportunity to be a beta reader for her second book, Black Russian.
Okay.
It is very good. That's all I can say. It's very good. It should be out. I want to say she was saying like maybe December now.
Okay.
So she had to kind of revamp her life too. Because like I said, CJ, he was a big part of both of our lives and of our projects. So we kind of had to figure it out. So she's working on that. And I've spoken to her a few times over the summer. She's working
Hmm.
on that, so that should be out soon, hopefully before the end of the year.
Okay.
But if you all have not read the first book, Dirty Stilettos is on Amazon as well. Very good read, easy read, Very interesting though. Okay. Look,
All
moving
right.
on to the middle square.
Middle square. I am Stephanie. Good evening, everyone. I'm trying to figure out my lighting. I feel
Yeah,
like
you
if
look
I
like
go
you in
this
the
way,
operating room.
that light does something funky. But then if I go this way, that light does something funky. I
That
don't think
light
my
look like a
head big
halo.
enough.
Like a halo.
It does, don't it? I'm a
Church
delicate flower.
You
girl.
better look angelic.
Thank y'all.
You are
Don't bring up
angelic.
no freaky topics then. I'll be
I
forced to put my halo
Girl.
up.
I said, look angelic. Look.
So we're gonna try to do right tonight. We're gonna do right.
I
Yes.
am.
Okay. And look down at the bottom, representing the bottom.
Hello. How's everybody down? I'm Tammy McDonald. As you can see, the pound odor of Matlock Resource Center.
She nasty
Okay. Only on days
Nasty,
that end in
nasty.
Y. Okay.
every day.
All day.
I
All day.
I am a complicated butterfly. Thank you.
A butterfly.
I like that. Complicated butterfly.
So
A
you saying
complicated
you a
butterfly.
moth?
I can be that some days. I could be a butterfly. I could be a caterpillar. I don't know. I'm
A
complicated.
Look,
Sound like you a dusty moth.
not a moth. Look, but that brings us into, I mean, the first question. Look, what chapter, what title of your life are you in right now? Like, what
The
chapter you in?
caterpillar phase. The
Look,
moth
are
phase.
you a moth? Are you
I,
a caterpillar?
as y'all know, I'm coming out of my cocoon. I'm coming off of this superb toxic dick detox and everything. So a new person is arising. Okay, let me tell you something about toxic dick. Toxic dick make you do some shit that you don't really want to do. But like, why am I doing this shit? Then when you
Yeah,
have clarity, you be like,
Girl,
yeah,
let me tell
yeah.
I
you
agree.
something.
So
Toxic dick can have you in a whole relationship. But anyway,
That you didn't even know you was in.
you ain't know.
okay. So I call this chapter coming out of the cocoon, complicated
Okay,
butterfly.
I like
okay,
that.
okay.
Ooh.
I
Stephanie,
like that.
look, what chapter are you in?
I am in the doing what I've always wanted to do phase.
Okay.
Like I'm going back to school, nursing school that is, and that's something that I always wanted to do. Um, got some trips planned, wanted to travel more. That's something I've always wanted to do. So, adding on to the house, I've
Okay.
been wanting to do that since we moved here. So that's something
Now
else I've
that
been
mansion,
wanting to
what you
do.
adding on to that mansion? Oh, sorry, y'all. Okay. You see that look she gave me like, girl, shut up. My
It is
bad.
not a mansion. We're adding a mother-in-law suite and a he said she shed. So like half David's side, half my side.
Okay.
So I can do hair in the
Oh, you'll put a
backyard.
pole in there.
Hmm.
You'll put a pole in there.
So, yo, for real, y'all, speaking of poles, like I gotta figure out how to pull my pole out the plastic and put it up. Look at Stephanie's face. Stephanie, like, oh my God. But y'all know, like I got this teenager that got all these questions and all up in my stuff. And then I
Right.
got Raina who thinks she's supposed to just spin around it. But I really
Right.
want to bring it back out.
I can't imagine my 5-year-old on the pole.
I'm just saying, but I want to
I,
though.
her daddy will not let me hear the end of that.
He
So
would
no to
not.
the
He
pole.
would not. He would cuss you out.
Indeed. Because he gonna be like, that's your fault for
But
trying to
I
do some freaky
mean,
shit.
but no, I feel like, so this is what I feel like. I feel like if you had the poll out and she saw you doing like fitness classes and stuff on it, then she'll be like, oh, so it's not that kind of poll.
But what about yours though?
Baby, mine ghetto. So
Oh, okay.
she
Your
gonna be
pole
on the
ghetto?
thing. She
Now
no,
Why?
her
her child
children.
ghetto. She
No,
she
her
done probably
daughter.
seen she done
Why the
probably
pole
seen a
ghetto?
video or two. Child, y'all know Raina, she done probably seen a video or two on YouTube
Oh
and talking about
yeah.
left cheek, right cheek. You know her. She
and Raina be eye hustling. Don't be ear hustling. You have
Yeah.
your
I'm
phone out.
looking.
I picked Raina up for school. I had my phone. Tori, who you texting? You said, look out.
Tell it all.
Thank you.
Y'all, so I have a upside down pineapple tattooed on my leg, right?
I
So
didn't
my
know that.
daughter,
Bestie.
so my daughter, who is 10, Googled it and and so she said, do you know what this means? I said, oh, I didn't know that. I just put it because I like upside down pineapple.
You should have said you like pineapple upside down cake.
That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Just go with it.
Right. But
Just
she
go
didn't
with
Google
it.
it and saw the meaning. So I'm like, well, you Google it, you're gonna learn today.
You know what? Your kids,
She in
when
there
your
like my
kids
mama's
get
a freak.
older, when your kids get older, they're gonna be like,
My mama
it's
was
gonna be an aha
nasty.
moment because they're gonna start seeing stuff. And they're
Yes,
gonna
and
be
they're gonna
like,
put it together. Light bulb gonna go off.
You
Yep.
know,
hey, did you know, Mom?
well, Elijah already knows it. He was like, so mommy, you didn't come home last night. Where were you at?
Mm,
Your grandmother and your aunt knew I was at. You okay?
Girl, they
mm.
be asking you them kind of questions.
Yes.
I
Already.
feel like cause Raina last week, and I wasn't even doing nothing crazy like that. Last week I hung out with some friends, and Raina realized that I didn't come home, and so the next time I was leaving, she was like, "So are you staying over there again?" And I was like, "Mind your business." And
Right.
she was
She
like, "I
held
just
that
want
one
to
in the
know."
bag.
Right? She was like, "I just want to know, are you coming home?" I was like, "Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe
Right.
not."
Who's to
I ain't out
say?
there telling my business.
What
Like,
about you,
oh,
Tori?
What about me? I ain't got no kids.
the
No,
The
dog.
what
chapter in
phase
your
are you
life.
in?
Chapter,
Right.
the chapter.
What
The
chapter?
chapter.
Uh, I don't. I guess I'll be. I can say cocoon because it's a rebuild phase.
What
Some
Mm.
you just
things
talking shit about
happen,
me?
huh?
I tell you. Nothing, go ahead.
she said,
Hey,
she said
no.
you was talking about her and telling her that she was
You
a
stay in your
moth.
cocoon for 30 minutes. You will stay in your cocoon for 30. I will stay in my cocoon for 30 years.
Well, we gonna need you to come out. You need to be like
Wait,
Lotto. Rip me out of plastic. Yeah, 30 years.
put a ribbon on me.
It's ghetto out here.
It's
It
ghetto.
is.
It's ghetto out here.
It
Oh,
is.
Lord.
But nah, this is the rebuild phase.
I feel
That's
you.
the best I can say. Rebuild.
I feel you. So
You.
what are we rebuilding, Tori?
Career, some goals, revamping plans, had plans didn't work out. COVID came and fucked up everything.
Yeah.
I got you on that one.
So
It
it
did.
had to adjust on a lot of things. So we rebuilding.
I feel you.
Call me the artist formerly known as Shantori.
Oh,
I'm gonna find me a Prince, a symbol like Prince did.
Is it gonna be purple?
Hell no, it's gonna be
Purple.
lime green. It's gonna be a
I'm gonna
lime
say it's
green
gonna be
lightning bolt.
green.
I like green.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll answer my question, huh? I
Mm-hmm.
think so for me, I think that I am, since we're gonna use the metamorphosis of a caterpillar to a butterfly
I
shit,
did
I got
not.
it was
Pamela
Tamala.
started
It
this.
was the bottom square. She did
No.
it. I think now like I am one wing out of this cocoon, like I'm trying to break free. Um I feel like I have been closed off and in this shell for like 3 years now. And finally I'm like, okay, well maybe I can come outside just a little bit. But like Tori said, it's ghetto as hell out here and it's
sound,
scary.
sound like
And
somebody sound like you and Tori may need to go international then.
I mean,
I went to Jamaica and had a little fun in Jamaica. That's when the wing came out, just a little bit. It's like boop,
Just one
just a little
wing.
bit, boop, just
Mhm.
one. But I said this year I'm going to, well, for the remainder of the year, I'm gonna try to live a little bit.
Hmm.
I said I owe it to myself. I'm about to be
Yeah.
42 years old, and
you
time
sure
to live
live.
a little
You
bit,
42 already?
baby. Almost. I'm 41.
Mm.
We all 41 other than you, girl. We older
I'm
than you.
25.
Hey, okay, girl.
I'm
Times
Oh,
2,
25.
okay,
times 2
Tamala.
minus 10.
Right. Okay,
Add 2.
Tamala.
I'm
But
I'm
Know this.
25.
yeah, we the OGs up on this thing, and you know,
Y'all some cute
I
OGs.
I
Y'all
feel
birth
like
though.
though, I feel
But you
like
know what? This is not my parents' 40. This is not my parents' 40.
bitch,
I don't
no.
remember my parents being like this at 40.
So if I have to state my real age, like, oh my God. So when my parents were 40, I was 21. So I don't remember my parents being cool or I remember them being old.
Right.
Yeah, so for real, my mom got remarried. She was 44 and I was 16, 17, something like 17. And I remember my mom being a single mom. I remember her like meeting my stepdad and all that stuff. But I do remember like that dark time when she was like 36-ish and then going into her 40s of when like she was dealing with the divorce and stuff like with my dad and really dealing with being a single parent. I feel like I was in that mode for like the last 3 years of like just being in those trenches of dealing and being, going through the divorce, dealing with the divorce, and then moving back into, even though hell, I was a single parent anyway, but really moving into, I'm doing this all by myself. And so now it's kind of like, okay, I need to breathe, I need to grow. And I know, Tamla, I know you were talking about that as far as like being yourself and coming into like, I still got to have a life outside of these kids kind of thing.
Mhm.
And so I think that's where I'm at. And you help me with that all the time. You be like, nigga, go outside.
Look, let me tell you
Get
something. Look, my like Elijah, my oldest son, he asked me, he's like, Mommy, if I become like a millionaire, what you want? A trip? I want to go somewhere. You don't want me to buy you a house? No. You can buy me an island. You can buy me some airline tickets. I don't want a house. Mama trying to explore the world.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell that boy to buy you a plane. That's it.
Right.
Buy mama a
Yes.
plane.
So for
Okay.
real, what and I know well, Tori, y'all been somewhere too. What was the best trip that you've had so far in 2023? Tell me she gotta go through her Rolodex, so she gotta go last. This bitch been international. She like candy. I'm international, bitch. Uh-oh, Tori, where you been?
Tori ain't been nowhere.
I feel like you've been somewhere.
The last trip I took was my cruise last year. I haven't gone anywhere
Hmm.
this year.
Me either.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I went to downtown Atlanta and smelled some piss in the air. I did that. You ain't never smelled no piss, and you smell that piss down on what is that? Hell, what street is that?
Please don't tell me it's
Peachtree?
Peachtree.
Andrew Young. Ooh,
Oh
that's a pissy
yeah.
street right there.
Oh
You got
God.
you got the homeless people and you got
Right.
GSU right
That's a
there.
pizza
So you
street.
Yes, that's a pissy
yeah.
street. I was like,
You
goodness.
that's where Tent City is. That's where a lot of
Yes,
homeless
and
people
you can
be.
smell Tent City.
Oh well, that
Like,
explains a
Right.
shoot.
lot.
But look, Tam, we'll live
So
vicariously through you. Where you been? What was
Right.
your
Okay.
best trip?
so this year you asking the trips I've been on or you asking for my favorite adventure?
The
Well, give us
favorite.
your favorite adventure.
Pause. Pause.
We not talking about bending over balconies either. So
No, no,
what?
no, no, no. Because adventures don't mean she went nowhere.
No, I did. I
She
did.
went
It was a
somewhere.
Okay.
domestic. It was in the state of Georgia.
Really? That was the
See,
best
Yes.
one?
I didn't say
see.
that. I said it's a tie between when I went to Trinidad and Tobago and then going to the nude resort in Dawsonville and having the threesome.
Hmm.
Look, there you
Told
go.
y'all. I told you.
There you go.
Told
I should have
y'all.
got me some
Look,
wine for this.
hold on, hold on. Look, that's gonna bring. Look, let us ask this question: who you think had the most hookups in this group?
That bottom square,
The bottom square.
No,
Not I said
not
the
me.
cat.
that bottom. You should
The
have put
bottom.
bottom up
No.
there instead of Tammy. It should have
Hey,
been
the
bottom.
bottom.
So yes, I mean, because Trinidad and Tobago, like Trinidad has some good food. Tobago, the water was beautiful. Like the food was fresh. Like it's
Hmm.
a small island. You can do the whole island in 3 hours. And then the
Oh,
other one, having the threesome, with two men and me was great. Yeah.
yeah. Look, the last time we were together, Tam, we talked about that. You was like, what was my fantasy? I was like, that right there. And here you go out there, look, living it up. Living it
Right.
up. We were
But the
like, well,
crazy part
look,
is but it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. It was not planned. It was not planned. Like,
look.
it was like,
Shit,
oh,
it
this is
was
what we're doing.
offered.
This was
How do you
It
have
was
an unplanned threesome?
shit.
Listen, I need her to tell us the secrets.
I need to prepare.
right, but it was offered. You
What you
want it?
gotta prepare, Steph?
You want it too? We all want it? Okay.
Let's go.
Rock, paper,
Run
scissors.
it.
Who go
Let us
first?
go.
Now, if no, 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 because if you go one after the other, that's not a threesome. That's a
Right,
train.
right,
We learned that
No,
in the
no, no.
group.
Right. Right.
right.
Right, but who go first
Thank you.
where?
Thank you. No, they go. No, they go at
Oh,
the
okay,
same
no
time.
problem. Heads or tails?
Yeah. Well, whew,
Right.
Lord. What? Anything else, Tam?
I mean, when you gonna write this book? When you gonna write this book?
I know. Well, just like like Janae, I've kind of been in this cloud, with my dad passing in November and stuff, and it's just been like a whirlwind of like responsibility. And my trips have, and thanks to my life coach, shout out to my life coach, because she be calling me out on my shit. That my trips have been my escapism because I didn't want to face my grief. I didn't want to face my responsibilities. I mean, I was still doing my responsibilities,
Yeah.
but I was using my trips as a way to run away. And so now, how
Mm-hmm.
my bank account's set up, and I got to stack my savings back up. That I can no longer run away. Now I have to face, for this past
Face
two
life.
months now, face life. And
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, the dude who had superb toxic dick made me have to put a halt to that and start facing some things that I needed to face in my life.
Yeah.
See, toxic dick paid off. Toxic
I
dick
mean,
paid off.
Not really, but it's
I
a
I
mean,
mean,
distraction.
it
right.
pushed you into
It's
something.
a it's a distraction.
Yeah, you're right. It motivated me to like, nah, I can't go that direction. Fuck that shit. Let me go this way because this is gonna be a better
Yeah.
path. 'Cause that shit over there, no, thank you.
Yeah. Now that's one thing it will do. It'll inspire you to make
Yes,
some changes in
Get the
your
hell
life.
on.
yes,
Get the hell on.
yes.
Find
I
yourself,
can't imagine where I'd
But then
be.
also, but but I did,
girl.
but something that I do find it interesting, and I think we had discussed about this previously, as Black women, we can be depressed, but you can't be depressed. Like, you need to
Hmm.
kind of put that mask on. You need to still get up. You still need to get up and go to work. You still need to be able to be provide. You still need to be mom, daughter,
Hmm.
wife, sister, cousin. Whereas, like, I want to be able to not do nothing. I don't want to be nobody. I need to have my moments to heal. But I feel like a lot of times as Black women, we're not given that opportunity to heal or even to
Hmm.
rest. Like, I realized for like 3 months, I was fucking running, just running,
Hmm.
like function off of 4 hours of sleep and wonder like, why I feel like this? Because I'm tired. My
Yep.
body's trying to tell me I'm tired and I need to rest.
Yep. Look, girl, you hit that one right there. Tori and I, we were just talking about that today. We were talking about that. I got asked like a week ago, like, so when do you rest? I was like, rest? What's that? Do we do that?
Mhm.
And guy was like, well, it's called just kind of like regenerating. He was like, you never sleep. Anytime I come on social media or anything, I could see a post from you. It'll be random. 2 o'clock a.m. here, 3 o'clock a.m. there. And I was like, my mind never rests. Even when I'm asleep, my mind is constantly going, and I wake up and it's like, ooh, I forgot to do something,
Yeah.
or somebody needs me, or thinking about what's coming next. And I think that it's important too. You were talking about your life coach. We've been talking about like therapy and having that safe space for you to talk and unpack. That is so important for women, and especially Black women, because we don't get the opportunity to be vulnerable and the take that cape off. And
Mm-hmm.
it's sad. Now, of course, in our group, we can do that, and I'm thankful for our group of friends, because we can really unpack some stuff without judgment and know that it's not going to leave that circle. And I'm thankful for that, because like we have years and years and years of stuff, in situations and things like that that we can talk about and know, it's gonna stay right up in our circle, and you never hear anything else about it, and we don't bring it up with each other. And so, I'm thankful for that, because it's not really common that you find a group of women that can have those friendships, and we can bring other people in from our, from outside of our circle, and we come together like family. That's really rare, so look, kudos to our friend group, because we've been riding for a long time. People, when we talk
Ooh,
about people, be like, y'all been friends since when? Be like,
Right.
yes,
listen,
a
our
long time.
friendship has lasted longer than most relationships.
Hmm.
When
I
did the
just want
group
to.
really start?
I think so. We were individual groups at some point, and then at some point we all came together. Cause
Hmm.
like
Well,
me,
right. I'm
me,
about to say, because
Cinquetta,
shit. Yeah.
go ahead.
I'm about to say, yeah, because first me and you, Shantori, because you my boo, you my bae.
I know, Jelly Bean.
And then Sequetta came along, and then like you was about to say, it became us three.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and then it's always been you, Step, and Sabrina,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and then it was me and you,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then it became us.
Yeah.
I know it. Then we just kind of like conjoined, and we just been there. Look, we just here now, and
Hmm.
this is intertwined. But I think it's cool though, because even though we're all in the same group, we all still have our own little special individual friendships. But it never overshadows our group connection. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh well, let me just come into town and go link up with just my boo over here, and that's it. It's more like a family thing. Like, hey y'all, I'm coming. Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
come on.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
I'm coming on the
Look,
22nd.
Oh, okay, we'll be here.
oh, you are coming? Guess what I'll have on the 22nd,
Don't
y'all.
tell my mama what.
Oh, okay. Well, tell your mama don't
I said,
don't.
don't tell my mama.
Oh, don't
Hope she
tell her
don't
you
watch.
coming.
Hope she
Mm-hmm.
don't watch this.
Oh, she ain't gonna watch it. Her mama ain't on nothing like that. Tell Nika don't be playing in the background. But on the
Right.
22nd, Steph, I'm gonna have a special package. So Tamala, you coming down too
When
on 22nd?
this month?
Yeah, September.
No, I'll be in Houston to see Beyonce.
Again,
Bitch, you just saw her.
again.
Listen,
You gonna
listen.
follow
So we gonna put Tamala on blast. Y'all, Tamala has seen Beyonce like 12 times.
her? You gonna follow her?
She done paid that $1,500 for a ticket. I will not.
What you talking about? First of all, my ticket in Paris to see her was 350, and we got the VIP experience. Thank you.
Your
And
ticket where?
in
Paris.
Paris,
How much was your
in Paris,
plane ticket to Paris?
Our hotel and our airfare was $1,100 round trip per person. Right
Okay, so 14
now,
what?
now Houston, I think we're kind of a little bit in those lead seats, but hey, it's just experience. We figure she's gonna turn up. That's home. She's Houston and stuff, and so we pay like 350, $400 for that. So that's not gonna be good seats. So we're just going for the experience.
Lord.
Y'all like her that much?
I'm part of the Beehive, right? You know
I
I buy.
know.
I was buying House of Darion when she first came out.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
You see what I think?
I
Yeah.
tried to I tried to buy that heat perfume, but I was like, nah, this shit stank. No,
It
thank
That's
smell
not
you.
like
it.
old folk. That heat stink. Like
You know
Yeah.
old.
what? Heat smell like that old what was that? It was in a purple bottle. Wasn't it called
Purple bottle.
Poison?
Yes.
That's what
But
heat
now
remind.
Now I can say this. I did so when Darion first came out, I had me some Darion glasses and they were really cute.
I had that and some jeans I squeezed into.
Girl, bye. So okay, so look, since you want to talk about that, let me throw this question out here. Look, we really should have had some conversation cards and just pulled them up. But what do you think is more critical? Beauty, power, or money? And Tamla, she got it all because she out there damn
Right.
buying
So
$1,500 tickets and stuff.
it was
Right.
only
It was only.
It was
right.
only 350.
No
She
comment.
got it.
I love her because she got it wrong.
Right. Shit. Look.
Um, I,
INDEPE. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say money because money can buy you power, and money can buy you beauty.
True.
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 I
So
would have to agree.
I'm gonna go with money.
True.
That makes
I
sense.
agree. Cause you he ain't gonna see this episode because baby, Asian Doc, he wasn't the best looking, but he had money.
And look, and we see he got all the bitches.
Okay.
Him milkshake bring all the girls to the yard. That he
Okay, that's just saying, like,
uh,
hey,
listen, did it make you rethink some things?
no.
Really?
I mean, only thing it made me rethink of because he really wanted a black and Asian baby, and he was talking about how he would buy a house to put my family and I in, and he would buy me a car, and he would put me on the deed of his
You
other house. That's
you look so bored. She's like, "Ugh, he just wanted an Asian baby, and
You ain't want to get
he
him no
told me he
Blasian.
would buy like." Hey, how many chicks you know out here men offering to buy them houses here for? I just need to
Right.
know.
Cause
Cause you
hell,
up
I
here
would have
like
thought
that's an
about that
everyday
Blasian baby.
occurrence.
I
You
mean,
don't
no,
want
but I
no
had to.
Blasian baby?
First of all, I would be a high risk pregnancy. Okay, I'm just 25, and that I cannot do a high risk pregnancy. I would not be able to work. I mean, do you really want to take over these student loan payments too? Because that was going to be negotiable as well. Like, how are you going to teach this baby to be biracial in America? Are you really, for blacks? Are you a friend or a foe? Like, do you enjoy, being hanging around black people, or can you be black when it's time to be black? I mean, I asked him all these questions, and he didn't like it. So, yeah, that's it. So you kept
No,
that church.
I'm not even talking about the baby part. I'm talking about the part where this man offered to buy you a house and a car, and you was up here looking like he just offered to buy me a house and a car. And he was
But
gonna put me
but
on the deed for his other house. Like,
but
yo,
but okay, so let's take a step back. Yes, the house and the car would have been nice, but what about some teamwork? What about emotional support? What about mental support? You see, I'm already a single mother. Why I already
Mm.
have 3 children? Why would I want to add another child when you not say, oh yes, if you have this black and Asian baby with me, I'll be an additional support emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, financially, then cool, I could probably consider it. But you're only speaking financially. What about the other shit? I didn't want to get up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning and change no baby, or if the baby's sick, or all this kind of stuff. Like, so basically, I'll be doing it by myself.
but she'll
Yeah.
get up at 2 o'clock in the morning for that call though.
But
Not really. Nah.
okay,
Dang.
Mm-mm.
so Tam, you look, you're my segue piece. So since we're talking about qualities and stuff, that was a question that I had. Like, what are the three major qualities that you are looking for in a mate? And Stephanie, I'm asking you this because like out the crew, you and Cinquetta, y'all are the married ones. Clearly y'all picked something right, and so I'm gonna need y'all to pick for me next time because my picker is trash. So I'm gonna need y'all to pick for me, okay? So
Child.
when you met, can we say his name on this show?
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't everybody know you married, but I don't know if the world know who you married to. But
Yes, they should know.
when you met David, how did you know that he was the one?
Um,
This is
I
gonna
wouldn't
be
say when
fun.
I met him because we went to high school together, so it wasn't like he was a stranger. But I will say when we reconnected, it just let's talk about
Hey, KJ. And he just popped up. Hey,
this.
Dana. Hey,
What's
boo.
up?
Hey.
Um,
Is he waiting for your answer?
no, he was letting the dog out.
I'm like,
But
look, he want to know too.
I would say that we were friends first, and then the rest just came naturally later. He was a natural provider. He felt like he had to provide everything. Um, Counselor. Like if I called to vent, he felt like he had to fix all the problems, even though I'm just calling you to vent, babe. I don't need you to fix it. I just want to get it off my chest. And he was financial aid.
Okay. I ain't mad at you.
That
Right. Okay.
it was
Okay.
always like when I was struggling, it was no problem with I got you. Oh, I got it. Or, oh, don't worry about it. Instead of, oh well dang, sucks to be you. It was never that. So I was just like, this might could work for real, for real. I see you trying to be serious. So and it did. Here we are. A whole bunch of
Ta-da!
years later.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Look, so
Yes.
Tori, let's answer this question. What's the top three qualities that you're looking for in a man?
I want someone who's going to be my partner. Um, I don't know if you noticed, like the big conversation on social media right now is about women being submissive. And I'm okay with that. But I also want I need a partner. You can lead, but I need to know where we're going to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Communication, because communication, let's be able to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Let's be able to tell each other, even have the hard conversations. Because those hard conversations make the relationship actually stronger and grow, because
Mm-hmm.
we're able to be vulnerable in a way that, okay, I showed you my ugly and you showed me your ugly and we're still here. The last one is problem solving. How are you at conflict resolution? Do you
Mm-hmm.
fight dirty with your partner? Because I can't be vulnerable with you about something of my past or how I'm feeling, and we get in an argument and you throw that back in my face or you use that against me. That's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing how to fight fair, communicate, and I need you to be my friend. I'm gonna add that as a caveat too. I need you to be
Mm-hmm.
my friend because we
Mm-hmm.
can't be humping all day. There are gonna be some days where we can hump all day, but
Right.
every day we can't hump all day. Somebody gotta go to work.
Yes, you
Mm-hmm.
can. Oh,
Unless
Mm-hmm.
okay.
working involves them showing us humping all day, which I'm not finna sit here.
Right.
Y'all not finna see my ass in the air. I love y'all. Wait, I saw Tamala's ass. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. Sidebar. Don't let Tamala in your house. Tamala used to walk around my house like I walk out my room and look down the hallway. Why are you in the hallway naked? But yeah, that we got to be able to laugh. I need my
Yeah.
partner. I always, because when people ask me that, they ask,
I say
um,
Tori just left.
no, am I
Right.
still here? Am I
Yeah,
back?
you still here. You back.
Okay. I tell people I want to fall in love with my next best friend.
I agree. Tamla, you want to answer? Oh, you did answer.
No, I
You
don't know
want
what
to
I
answer?
want. I don't know what I want.
Okay. I was about to say, I was gonna say yours is a little more broad because you could pick either. Because you said
Yeah.
you wouldn't it wouldn't matter if you married a woman either, right?
Well, I'm open to, I'm bisexual, so I date men and women. But according to my best friend, Linda, child, you just going through a phase. You're gonna marry a man. You just need somebody to tell you what to do and shut up and sit down. Oh,
Do,
okay.
so do you think eventually like you will marry a man?
whatever the universe has planned for me, I'm okay with that. And even with recently, I have nothing wrong with marriage. I'm not sure if marriage would be for me legally, meaning that I can have
A life
be with this
partner.
person, the life partner. But I'm thinking about finances and how I feel about that, and us legally combining finances together. That kind of scares me. That kind of scares me.
I agree.
Well, there is a trend to people leading into realizing that marriage may not be advantageous as much as it used to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Because of that, because people, when they get divorced or they go their separate ways, it turns into an all-out battle. So
Hmm.
where, like, I've heard stories where women are sitting here accusing their husbands of sexual abuse just so they'll look better in court,
Hmm.
or getting them arrested just
Right.
so they look better in court, or men doing the same thing.
Hmm.
Like, so, and people are like, oh, I would never sign a prenup. I would.
Shit.
I would. Well, I ain't got nothing. I said, but you don't know what you may inherit.
True.
Hmm.
True.
So people don't realize you can negotiate your own prenup. Okay, cool.
True.
If I leave, I get X, Y, and Z. But understand, if I leave, any inheritance or family property stays with me and our kids. You get
Steph, do you and
nada.
David do a prenup? No.
No, she
I
gonna take
feel
him for
like
everything.
that is a plan for a divorce before we even give our relationship a chance.
Mm.
Um,
Like we're already planning our divorce while we're planning our wedding.
Gotcha.
yes and no. Yes and no. Because if it's because first of all, marriage started off as a business. Marriage was never initiated for love.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. Even when you go back down the line for kings and queens, even if you go biblical, hey, your daddy sold you for 10 goats and a sheep. It was a business
That's true though.
transaction.
But it's funny, but it's true.
Right. Even
It's true. You're right.
right, in other countries where there are still dowries, that's a
Hmm.
Hmm.
business transaction. That is not about, okay, do you love and like this person? He come from a good family. His family
Hmm.
got money. They can take care of you. Go on and run me my goats.
I
Yeah.
do
Um,
find it interesting though. Arranged marriages last longer versus marriages
Hmm.
that look for love.
Hmm. You know what though? Look, y'all done pissed Stephanie off if she left. I'm just playing.
No, I was gonna tell her that we might have to make Stephanie the matchmaker for us. All right, Steph, go ahead and arrange some
Look,
relationships for
but
us.
for real, so that was gonna make me ask another question. I guess I'm gonna answer the three characteristics. Um, I agree with Tori. Like I do. I want whoever I end up with to be my best friend. Um, I think like that's the biggest desire of my heart is for it not to feel so hard. Um, I don't believe in the idea that people put out that love is supposed to be easy because I don't think it's easy. But I
Step
think
back.
that, I don't know, okay, I don't think it's easy, but I do feel like if you are with the person that you are meant to be with, that you can navigate life easier.
Hmm.
You know, besides being best friends or having that best friend feeling, I do want somebody that I can communicate with and someone that knows how to fight fair. Um, like I can honestly, like I could think like with you guys, like I don't think we ain't never really got into an argument. Like we're able to really just discuss whatever it is that's going on. Like, yo, I ain't like the way you said that, you know, you be late, whatever. And it's like, okay, yeah,
I
I
don't
can
know now.
accept that.
I know you have to hurt my feelings a couple of times. I was
Who
like,
I
hmm,
did?
all y'all.
We did? When? Don't be putting that out here. Y'all, she lying. We'll talk about
That
this
one
in the group chat.
time,
No,
Huh?
she ain't. No, she ain't.
I'm not.
That's the most
No,
sensitive one
I
out
know
of
she
them.
ain't lying, but she about to put her dirty laundry out on this stove.
no.
Uh-uh.
Shit.
But like I said though, it may have hurt my feelings, but that's what I needed. It's a
Oh,
difference
so
of
it
being.
was one of them times where you was like, "Hey guys, blah 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 blah." We was like, "Hell no."
Right.
It's no, it's a difference of being constructive versus destructive. And
Yeah,
like, even though I might have taken it as destructive and I need my moment, let me get my feelings together. You know what? They were right. Let me turn it into constructive criticism. What can I do better?
yeah. And I mean, I think it's because we all know we love each other.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come in on my bullshit and I be like, "Hey guys, blah blah blah," and Stephanie be like, "Hell no," and I be like, "Okay, let me go back to the drawing board."
I know.
Steph-
I feel like,
Stephanie be like, "No, bitch." Okay.
no.
All right,
Okay.
guys. Stephanie and her nigga, you just being you angry today. I'm gonna need you to check that.
Right.
Okay, girl.
Or that one
Yeah,
time, I
because
think she was at somebody at Steph's job was pissing her off, and it was like, oh, Steph might get the charge. Steph isn't really that serious.
Right, Stephanie. Yes, it is. Okay, girl.
I got bail
Okay.
in the stash. I ain't get that. I ain't ready for that.
Look, look, Steph. We were talking the other night. I was doing a podcast with this girl, Brandy, and we were talking about being triggered. And I was like, "Yo, back in the day, I was a fool. I used to tell folk pull up in a minute, and I still be laughing about the amount of people that I was like, shit, I don't give a fuck, pull up." And it
I'm so
happened,
proud of your growth.
girl. But it really happened like over a year because you remember just last year, this chick was on social media talking about her cousin, and I was like, "Bitch,
Yeah, I remember
pull
that
up.
too.
Let me
Yeah,
give you the address." And Sabrina was like, "Girl, no."
yeah,
I was like, "What's she gonna do?"
yeah.
I was like, oh hell.
Right. I mean, looking back, because I remember I told this one
We
chick,
gonna
she
have
was
some.
like, yeah, because people know about me in the streets and blah blah blah. I was like, well, pull up then.
How
Sabrina was
y'all
like, here you go. Hmm.
how y'all video so clear? Is my video clear, y'all?
Your video is clear.
Yeah.
My video's
Yeah.
not clear.
Okay.
Tamla's
It look
video is
blurry on my
clear.
end, but y'all's look like y'all got MacBooks. You probably do.
I'm on my phone. I'm on.
I do not.
I'm at work, right?
I got this iPad.
I got this good old HP over here because the iPad, I don't know where it is.
This
Somebody's
is
probably looking at
I,
it.
this is my Android phone.
It looks good, girl.
This is my
Okay. so, okay. So I can't answer this question because y'all know I'm a fool. But do you typically follow your heart or your head? And Tamla, you cannot say your vagina, so hush.
I was just
Hush. I know you so well. No.
I used to follow my head,
Okay.
and that got me absolutely nowhere. So I started listening to my heart. It'd be a little bit different when you feel a little bit different. So
Okay.
I had to go that route.
Tamla over there, like, I've listened to the heartbeat in my vagina.
no.
Technic- technically, it's not my vagina, it's my clit. Thank you.
Okay. Look, touche.
Right.
Touche.
So you listen to that heartbeat. What you think, girl? What you think?
Girl,
What are we
listen.
doing today?
Listen.
You purring loud, girl, today.
Oh, we like him. Oh, we like him, like him.
Right.
Or we like her. Okay, girl. All right, hey,
Oh,
how
we
you
like her
doing?
too.
Mhm.
I love this ponytail of curls.
Mhm.
It's just
All right, so
Tori.
I'm gonna have to leave here shortly because the doctors are looking for me. I told you I'm at work. I'm at the
Okay.
hospital today, right?
Okay.
And
So
so
we'll come back to. Did you answer the question?
I did my clit. You said I couldn't say vagina. You didn't say nothing about clitoris.
That's the
Okay.
same place.
So, girl. Okay. So Tamla, since you're gonna have to leave in a second, we'll let you close yourself out. What's your philosophy on life, Tamla?
I honestly don't know. And I say that because, as again, me coming out this storm, me losing my dad, I love my dad very assiduously. And it was a big loss in our family. And me now becoming the head of my household. And so just trying to figure what that philosophy is. Live my best life. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. Shit. Throw caution to the wind, two tears in the bucket, fuck it. I don't know. So it's a lot. I know.
Would you
So
like to look after your mantras for life? Would you like to drop your life coaches stuff? Cause
okay, okay. No, I'm
feel
not
like
sharing her. I'm not sharing her. No. No,
okay,
she's Sarah. She's Sarah too. So,
okay.
so, but I love y'all bitches. Okay, I be
I
Yeah.
love
lost
you
without y'all.
too.
Okay, bye
Love
y'all.
you.
Bye,
Bye.
Jelly
Bye.
Bean.
Look, she had to dip. Um. So Tori, head
You
or
ask
heart?
question.
Head or heart?
I am honestly going to say neither. I follow my instincts.
Mm.
Okay.
Um, that is something that I've grown to trust when I got older. Because as women, for some reason, we're taught to not listen to that.
Okay.
When even it's not just men, but even when people are trying to deceive us, we feel that. We know that something's not right.
Mhm.
And people do everything in their power to tell us that that's not what we're feeling or that's not what we see and hear.
Mm-hmm.
So I have learned to listen to my instincts, and I lean more into that because I feel like that is a balance of head and heart.
That was a good goddamn answer.
Look me over here like shit. I can't even. I don't have no comment no more.
Never
Shit.
mind what I said.
Look, there you go, girl. Look, do like open. Listen to your gut. Your, don't,
I mean,
don't steer you wrong.
it don't.
Don't steer you wrong. That's true though. I gotta give you that one.
That is true.
Um, so I guess Tori, but well, Steph, we can
What
we can
about
wrap
you?
it. Me, I be confused. I don't know. I think I guess I'll get deep right here. I think the reason why I've been at a standstill for so long is because I followed my heart before when I knew better and it was a conflict. And so coming out of everything, I kind of don't know what to trust. And
Mm.
so because I don't really trust myself, I haven't really made a move. So I just kind of been stuck. But yeah, I'm working on,
Getting
being
enough.
able to trust my own judgment again, to trust my instinct. And I think that like when you do make a wrong decision and you followed your heart, it makes you be like, okay, I know what I feel, but I felt this before and
Yeah.
I threw caution to the wind and I followed my heart and it blew up in my face.
Hmm.
So now it's like, okay, let me just not do anything.
So how long do you just not do anything though? Like at what point do you feel like
Girl,
I gotta
look, I gotta take my Invisalign out on this one, girl. All right.
okay. Because I think like you're a great person. You are amazing. And I just don't feel like I feel like you need to share your amazingness with someone else who is also as amazing as you are and will appreciate you. So I guess because you're my friend, I can say I don't want you sitting still for forever
Yeah,
because like time is getting away from us.
it is. So, I be playing on Facebook all the time and I be like, yeah, I'm a participate and do this and do that and whatever. But low key, I be working on stuff. I'm not putting,
Yeah.
all the everything in one basket, but I be,
Yeah.
And I
I
also think
look,
that
I'll talk to y'all later. Tori no, but I talk to you. Stephanie, look.
our environment has a lot to do with
A
our
lot.
still too,
A
because of
lot.
our location. It's like there's not much growth
Mm-hmm.
available here in, I'm gonna say, Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus sucks.
Um,
Um,
it's not much growth. It's not much social growth. It's not much, economic growth.
So what do you do with that? Do you stay because you're comfortable and that's where you've been? Or do you take that leap of faith and venture out and move halfway across?
So I'm gonna say this right here. So I think that like Tori said, there's really no growth here. And I think that because we grew up here, like I'm really not looking at anybody here in Columbus like, oh yeah, this gonna be it for me. Um, I have started venturing outside of Columbus. And that's why I asked you that question that time, Steph. I was like, so when you and David, when y'all went out for the first time, y'all traveled and it was like a destination type meetup. Um, I feel like, now that we're grown, that's options for us. And distance doesn't necessarily have to be a huge factor in the beginning because plane tickets are, reasonable. We all have a license in a car and we could travel and do whatever. And so now I'm more open to, hey, I'll meet you in the middle. Hey, let's think of, whatever, and we can go and do this destination, whatever, and have a good time. So like I said, I'm working on some stuff.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit forever.
Right. And the same. Rebuild doesn't negate relocate.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm definitely counting down. My baby, she has 2 more years in school. And so I really wanna give, Shay that the
Yeah.
stability and for her to finish up because she's doing really well in high school. But she has 2 more years left after this year. So, I'm not trying to have no whirlwind romance to where like I meet him and
Right.
marry him in 6 months. So, hey, if
Right.
something happens and we can, still kind of make it work
Mhm.
until, I could relocate, I'm down for it. Like I'm open to it now.
Yeah.
Hey, if excuse me, sir, if you ready to come get me.
Come get me.
I can pack my
Listen, Tori,
bags in 30 minutes.
I feel you because I'm like look, he who finds Janae findeth
Mhm.
the good thing.
Mhm.
Don't you let me slip between
Right.
your fingers because I ain't coming back. Ain't no
Hey,
take back.
Ain't no secret.
hey,
Ain't
he
no
who
take back.
findeth Tory, understand. If you give
Mhm.
me 50, I get you 100.
That part. That part. Look, so Tori, look, we're gonna wrap. What's your Stephanie? Did you give us your philosophy on life?
I did not.
No. So what's your philosophy on life? Look, we're gonna lead the people something positive.
Yes.
Or
Okay.
look, or not.
Fuck you.
Um,
Right.
I'm gonna say pray, say your prayers, and drink water.
Okay.
And I say your prayers because with everything that's going on, tomorrow isn't promised. We
True.
can lose our loved ones in a heartbeat, and that grief is something to deal with. But I feel like if you pray now and get your heart and mind together with the Lord, then when that time comes, it ain't gonna tear you all the way down. And I say drink water because water does miraculous things to your
Hmm.
body.
It
So
does.
yes.
Okay, Tori, what's your philosophy of life?
Um, Mine is do what scares you
Ooh,
and trust yourself, trust your instincts.
Mm.
okay. So I guess look, we'll wrap with
What's
me.
yours?
I'm about to tell you, my philosophy is mind your damn business.
I mean, that's a sub philosophy for me. To thy own business be true.
Yeah, and mind your business. But yeah, so I rapped yesterday and I was like, to thine own self be true. Yeah, to thine own self be true. Stop lying to yourself and do the things that you need to do to, like Tori said, do it scared.
Mm.
You got to get out your own way. So do it scared
Yeah.
and mind your business. Cause while you minding mine,
Yeah.
you could be making a whole lot, more in your life. So mind the business that pays you
Mhm.
and grow.
Mhm.
I will say this: everybody needs to realize you're a villain in somebody's story.
Baby.
You are a
And I
villain
don't
in
mind.
somebody's story, whether it's intentional or not. You are a villain in somebody's story.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Everybody didn't do you wrong.
Mhm.
That part. That part. And I'm fine with
You
it.
gotta say your prayers, because holding on to stuff like that and letting what other people did or said long, long time ago just keep wearing you down.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't no way to live.
At
Agreed.
all. Agreed. But anybody want to have a final note before we wrap?
It was good seeing y'all.
I know I ain't seen y'all in a minute. Look. But yeah, I do have look to go back to the 22nd. If you do come, we do have a special treat, and I'll tell you about it in the inbox
Okay,
in the
what's
group
I
chat.
need to not go to work?
What, the 22nd?
Hmm.
You working?
I had planned on.
Oh, you coming here to do a contract?
No, I had planned on going to work, and then when I got off work, coming there.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. Well, look, I thank you guys for joining me.
Thank you for having
Uh, look, it's always real.
me.
For the people, look, for the people out there that don't follow me, look, I ain't said this shit in a long time.
Woohoo.
Follow me on social media, Jinea Nikole on Facebook and Professionally Childish on Facebook. And then on Instagram, Professionally Childish One. Look, don't call me for real. Don't be calling me from the chat. Don't do that. But y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good one. Look, we'll see y'all later.